Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video, which is all about running training and what it's been looking like for me in Thailand so far. So I do have big goals with running and I am really looking to challenge my body and see where I can take it. So I hope you guys enjoy this video and find it interesting. Definitely make sure you like it if you do, subscribe if you're new, and we'll dive straight into day one, which was filmed on a Wednesday, and we're starting with one of my hardest runs of the week, which is an interval. We just bought some juice and Pringles pre-run. Don't know what to say about this run other than it's gonna be very hot, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. So my interval session the week before this one was actually really good, so I was a bit hesitant going into this one, and we also started a bit later in the day, so it was hotter. But we do our interval sessions on our local track, which is only a 10-minute walk from our accommodation, so it's really convenient. And this session was basically just 1 kilometer repeats, so pushing the pace for 1 kilometer, aka dying to that kilometer, and then resting until my heart rate was lowered, and basically going again. What did I just do? I just literally did 3:59 per kilometer. That's literally like my fastest kilometer I've ever done. Didn't think I could do that.
God, imagine you doing it.
Yeah, I know. I want to thank Shakira for getting me through that. Literally. But that's sub 20-minute 5k pace. I am nowhere near that right now, but it's also 30 degrees and I ran that, and I'm on my period. Double strike, and I still did that. Wow, I was so happy! Well, that was hard, but I just kept pushing. I was like, do not slow down, Holly.
Yeah,
do not slow down.
Gotta fight the mind.
I looked at my watch, I was like, 3:59, keep going, keep going. Yay! I did it! Look at the watch. 3rd kilometer, 3:59. Woo!
Try doing 4:15 in a minute then.
Yeah,
not
right.
now, but like second, it'll be
yeah,
so much easier.
I'm alternating between fast and slow, so I'll do a slow one now, then I'll go back to 4:15. Hey! So with my hard sessions, I always wear my heart rate monitor just so I can see where my heart rate is, and in these sessions when I'm resting, I usually try and wait for my heart rate to go back down to around 120 beats per minute, and then I can just start again and basically push the pace, because otherwise I'm just dying and I can't really go any faster because my heart rate is way too high. I've also said this a million times in my other videos, but after hard runs especially, juice tastes amazing, so we normally go to 7-Eleven and just get some after our run if we're really craving it. As I usually do, I'll just stretch out, get in the shower, and I just like upload my run to Strava. That run like felt harder than last week. We did 7k, not 10, because we did 10 repeats last week. But I was so happy, as I said, with the 3:59. Doing it on my own. Apparently today was a good day for that one interval, and then I did the 4:10 at the end, so that was pretty good, but it was just too hot, like really sunny. We left it way too late. I had my shocks in, obviously. What else? I will talk to you guys about my trainers and stuff a bit later, but yeah, my watch said it was a anaerobic workout. But yeah, 7k, pretty good. Happy with that, considering that it was really hard and hot, as I said, and the fact that I'm on my period right now. I also felt very bloated this morning, so doesn't always help, but you know, my legs felt decent. We are back to our classic lunch routine, going to Imjai every day basically.
Every single day.
Yeah, normally before we run in the mornings, we like we have like something, whether that's like a banana or like some chocolate milk or something like that. We also normally have a coffee. I apparently respond very well to coffee, as in like I feel a little buzz, and
yeah, you just don't want to overdo it because you want to keep that buzz fresh.
Yeah, I do, and it also makes me go to the toilet like literally within 5 minutes, like with a 99% guarantee rate. Good. Yesterday, the pre-run dinner was Rad Rabbit. We are celebrating, not celebrating anything, we're having pizzas. So we're having a pizza party. We ordered pizzas from Rad Rabbit, which we went to when we were first in Chiang Mai, but we got the garlic pizzas. Mine just doesn't have cheese, and I added broccoli and mushrooms, and then this is the original garlic one, and then we bought our own tofu. So these are the large sizes as well. The small one is very small, so I would advise going for the large one. I've also tried the chickpea flour base, so I'm kind of interested to try that. This is also basil on the side. I like the basil. Delicious. Is the base good?
The base is quite chewy.
Is it?
What base do you use?
Chickpea one.
The gluten-free one? That's the best base I've ever had.
That's so good.
It's interesting.
Yeah, it is an interesting texture.
It's like sticky.
Yeah. Banging.
That's stunning.
I know, right?
That's like better than most pizza.
But anyway, this is where we are. Lunchtime. He's very busy these days.
Not right now.
Not right now. We're a bit later than usual. Normally we're here at like 12:30, 1 p.m. Good, thank you. Reaching intervals.
Intervals.
Yeah, we left it really late.
Yeah, it was really hot, but I'm glad it's finished. Germany.
Wow.
Yeah, in September.
That's really good. That's a major.
Yeah, American major, exactly.
Could I get a sausage, a mushroom ball? Could I then get the mushrooms and a spring roll, please? So good. This is all about food. So much food.
275 บาทครับ
Ooh. 275. Thank you, bye. We got our food. Now find the table.
What? We should sit at the end though.
What? Yeah, we'll see at the end. I'm buzzing, you guys. Look at all this food. 275 baht. So this is my plate, and this is my plate, and then those are your two plates. So we got rice with 3 sides each. These are the other sides. Those are the nuggets, sausage. You got tofu and mushrooms. I also got tofu. No, I didn't. I got mushrooms, sausage. These are my favorite things. Spring roll, and then rice underneath 3 sides. So Mink is the owner of Imjai, and we really got along with him because he also runs, and he's also training for a 100k ultramarathon in Chiang Mai, which is really cool. We normally talk about running and obviously get all of the food because we just love it so much, and it has hands down been our favorite vegan place in Thailand. We just played table tennis and I smashed you. They have a table tennis table in this place. The swimming pool, however, is under maintenance, which is really annoying. But we have chocolate milk. We find these in Rimping, which is a supermarket in Maya that we often go to. We found them quite recently, actually. 30 grams of plant protein. Look at that.
Complete
30 grams, yeah, complete. It's quite good. I think there's better chocolate milk that we've tried out here. We've only had them one other time. But anyway, Thailand has very good milk. But yeah, I will also show you guys what's happening with my shoe situation after this. Smells good. I mean,
does it?
How do
you know that?
I was meant to say sounds good.
I didn't know you could smoke the balls.
Smells so good. It's like dark chocolate. That's yeah. Belgian chocolate actually.
Is it?
I don't think it's the best chocolate milk, but it's good.
Well, it's a protein shake, really.
Yeah, decent though. Anyway, we're just chilling, working. As I said, I'll talk to you about my shoes and stuff like that. And then we'll be evening running later. Easy evening run, right?
Very easy.
Very easy, chilled evening run. I also have a cut still in the middle of my eyebrows, which stings when I wear my glasses because I'm sweating and then it drips onto the cut. Oh well. Trainer chat time. I am very excited. We're going to Bangkok at the end of this week. It's currently Wednesday. I think I'm gonna buy new trainers when I'm out here in Thailand just because I feel like I need them, and I think you probably will agree or know what I'm talking about when you see my trainers. I will also give you a little kit review or rundown, no pun intended, just because there have been like some things out here in Thailand or generally when I've been running recently that have really been just very useful. I have 2 trainers with me in Thailand. We both have 2 trainers. These, obviously, I'll start with the fuel cells. I got these literally like 2 weeks before the marathon last year. I was training in them, and I do love these as like race shoes. For a long time I didn't realize that they had a carbon plate in. I didn't really understand what a carbon plate was, but they have a carbon plate in. You shouldn't really run with carbon plated shoes all the time, which is basically what I was doing, just because what's the phrasing? It gives you energy return. Yep, energy return. It's very hard, basically, this trainer. Like, the carbon plate makes sure that your foot doesn't bend or flex entirely, and then it's all about energy return. The physics geeks out there, you know, will probably understand this a lot better than I do, but a carbon plate is really good for racing. It helps with speed and just like running faster, I guess. But yeah, these are the Fuel Cells. They're New Balances, and they have done a lot of kilometers or miles, but to be honest with you, with the trainer, like, it's all to do with how it feels. These still feel really good. Like, they don't look that great. They look like they have run a lot, or I've run a lot in them, but like, they feel really springy still, and they do have a high heel drop. That's another thing about these shoes. It's like a 8 or 10 mil, I can't remember, but just because I had an Achilles injury in the past and I was told to run in shoes with a high heel drop, which I'm trying to move away from now. Well, I'm not running in these all the time, basically. But yeah, I do recommend these shoes. And yeah, I did Phuket Marathon obviously in them. I'm still running like my speed work, my long runs, maybe not all of my long runs, but like my hard runs I will do in these shoes. Before Phuket Marathon, I was doing everything in my other New Balances that I have with me, so these ones. But right now I kind of have a shoe rotation or whatever going on in Thailand or Southeast Asia, so I wear these on my hard runs, and then these ones, which I was wearing entirely for my training before Phuket Marathon. These are the Fresh Foams. So there's quite a few different Fresh Foams. They're again New Balances, but these are the trainers that I'm looking to replace, just because I feel like these have no life in them anymore. Obviously I went elephant trekking in them the other day. I think that's why they look even worse right now. They're okay trainers. They are very comfy, the Fresh Foams. Like, I'll give them that. They just don't have that much spring in them. Heel drop is lower, so as I said before, I kind of had in my head previously that I had to run with a high heel drop because of my Achilles injury, but like, I am moving away from that now. And the thing with running in carbon plated shoes all the time is I feel like that makes me more prone to injuries, especially in my feet, because your foot is not flexing entirely and you're not like using all of those muscles, the small ligaments and tendons in your feet. So I'm more mindful of that, obviously. But yeah, the Fresh Foams, we need to replace them. That's the kind of situation with my trainers. If you follow me on Strava, you will have seen me write about that. But in terms of gear, or the stuff I used to run with on the daily, so my Oakley sunglasses, I did not think these were going to be that useful, but I'm so glad I bought them. I bought them just before we came out here. Now that I have the nose piece fitted right, they mostly stay on my nose. They do slip down a bit, but that's just because of the shape of my nose, but it's just so good. Like, there's no squinting when you're out and about, when we're running in the sun. They're just the best things, honestly, game changing. I think these are the #1 item that I would bring if you are running, exercising in a whole country. The heart rate monitor, this is a Garmin heart rate monitor. I also got this just before we left, and it's again very useful to actually know my heart rate more accurately as opposed to just relying on my watch. And speaking of my watch, I have the Coros, don't know how you say that, Pace 2. Obviously I was sent this before the marathon in 2021, so I don't know anything else, but it does the job, gives me quite a lot of data. We love that, so I wear that every day. I don't wear my heart rate monitor every day because it does still chafe me. Well, it only chafes me if I'm wearing the vest. So this is my Osprey hydration vest. I realized that this, because I have to pull it quite tight when I have the water in, it rubs, but it doesn't rub if I just wear the heart rate monitor on its own under my sports bra, which works quite well. But yeah, this vest, this is the Dyna 6. Quite a few of you guys have asked if I would recommend it, and I would. It's actually quite durable. Like, you can pull it quite tight and it will stay in the right position. Obviously it does jump around, and they're more suited, I would say, for trail running. I kind of wish I didn't have to wear this during the marathon in Phuket because it was just kind of a bit annoying. I mean, I'm used to it now, but like I just use it to kind of put my phone in and I have my gels in it. These are the other things I thought I would mention, my shocks. They are the open swims. I mentioned this when I bought them. They don't use Bluetooth. You like load stuff onto them so you can use them when you're swimming, which I would do if this swimming pool was open right now. But yeah, the shocks, they're like the bone conduction ones. So I sometimes still use my AirPods if I'm listening to a podcast, but these, they like sit over your ears like this, and then it's bone conduction, so they don't like fall out your ears. With the AirPods, I used to find that it would like hurt my ears. It would hurt my ears after a while of wearing the AirPods because they like sit right in and they don't last very long, whereas these last like a week on full charge or something. So that's most of the running gear. There's something in the back of this. Oh, I found 10 baht.
Whoa!
That was my little review of anything. If you have any questions about anything I wear, also any recommendations, always happy to take those down below. But yeah, that's what I wear when I'm running. And right now, in terms of like my schedule for running, I have like a rough weekly outline of what I do each day. So for example, Monday this week I was resting entirely after the long run on Sunday. Yesterday was entirely easy running, so 20 kilometers but split into 2 runs, easy. And my easy pace out here is between like 5:45 and just over 6-minute pace, or over 6-minute pace. That's like easy for me. And then today obviously was a hard run this morning, and then this evening is an easy run. So like I have a rough outline. Sometimes I deviate from that, but it just kind of, you know, helps sometimes to have the decision already made for the week so I don't have to decide. But obviously I think you should still be very intuitive. We have a little snack. It's a little snack, a little numois. Literally the best bananas. You get quite a few different small bananas. Like some of them are called finger bananas, lady bananas, lady finger bananas, I don't really know. But this is the numois one. It's like small and quite fat, but it's just so good. Like the texture is very different. Well, not very different, but quite different to a normal Cavendish banana. But anyway, this aircon really likes to blow and ruin my audio, so maybe I'll turn that aircon off in here. But yeah, I just thought it was an appropriate video to address some of the concerns that have been raised on like my Strava especially. There's an overarching narrative that I am currently overtraining and I'm not fueling myself properly, and that I still kind of have issues with like food and exercise addiction essentially. I've seen it all. I haven't though been replying to comments just because mentally it is really quite exhausting to reply to every single one of those comments when bottom line is that they're like not true, and everyone is now saying the same thing when you may have not thought that in the first place. But yeah, like I will admit, and I know that I have increased my mileage quite quickly, having been injured for 4 months, and then, you know, now I'm running like 100 kilometers in a week sometimes. You know, I did a lot of strength training when I was like not running, so I wanted to like basically focus on, you know, strengthening my muscles to then like run further and faster when I did get back into running. And like I'm not a pro athlete, I know I'm far from that, but I don't feel that should stop me from wanting to like really improve my running. Like I'm at a point when I run 2 marathons, well actually 3 marathons now, and like I really love running. I've run for a lot of my life, and I know that just doing the same run every day or doing the same mileage every week is not gonna get me anywhere. So like I want to get better, and as I said, like I'm not a pro, but I don't think it means that I can't run more than the average individual would run. And I can definitely listen to my own body. Like I know exactly when I'm tired, when I need to take rest. I'm at a point when I can push my mileage, and I have been doing that. And like contrasting to when I first ran 100k in a week to now, like I've seen so much progress. Like I'm running further, yes, I'm running faster. My heart rate, yes, was really quite high when I first came out here in Thailand because I had taken 4 months off. I did no cardio pretty much during those 4 months off. Like if I really wanted to you know, keep my fitness up, I would have been swimming or cycling every day. When I didn't do that, I was just strength training. It's getting really hot in here. I've turned this off for like 5 minutes. Anyway, when I came out to Thailand, my heart rate was, yes, sky high, because I'd taken time off and I wasn't running or doing any cardio to work on my cardiovascular fitness, but like it was high for that reason, and because we were in an incredibly hot and humid climate. Like, it's currently the hottest season in Southeast Asia. Like, it doesn't surprise me that my heart rate was that high. My heart rate is lowering. I do know what my easy run should be now, you know, where my heart rate is when I'm running intervals. Like today when I was running 3:59, my heart rate was like 180 or something. I trust the heart rate monitor. It wasn't like as high as I thought it would be. It would have been so much higher had I run that pace like a few weeks ago, like a month ago. My heart rate was 184, so that's high, but like I was training in, you know, VO2 max. That was like a VO2 max threshold workout. I was pushing myself, I was challenging myself, you know. I want to get better. In general though, I do know my body better than anyone else knows my body. I have increased my mileage, but I am also, you know, increasing my caloric intake. I'm obviously hungrier, so I am listening to those hunger cues. If you want to get better, do something to get better. If you don't want to run and you don't like running, do something else. Like, at the end of the day, I love running so much, and I have been running for a very long time. Like, if I do an ultra marathon one day, I know for sure that like these big weeks of running and like a lot of base training is gonna really help me. Yeah, I just don't know what else to say. I didn't want to make this too flamboyant, but I hope that kind of made sense, kind of cleared the air. I feel really great at the moment. Love everything about what I'm doing. Loving life, you know. If I'm loving life and I'm happy, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But yeah, I'm gonna turn the aircon back on now because it is way too hot. I'm gonna go now. The battery is also dying, so it's great timing. I am looking to film a video where I show you guys what it looks like to run 100 kilometers in a week. So if you would be interested in seeing that, then definitely like this video and comment down below. In the past, when I first did 100k, my legs used to feel really heavy on the second run, but now they just feel a lot better. So as I said, I've definitely made progress, I feel. That evening, we also ran around the lake, which is one of our 3 routes we have in Chiang Mai. So we have a highway run, a lake run, and also the track to use. So we have quite a few to pick from actually. And then we have a Tops supermarket that's literally like 7 minutes away from where we're staying, so we usually go there to get food to make dinner in the evenings. And then the next day I started with an easy 10k run, and again we just ran around the lake because this is probably our favorite and we prefer it over the highway run just because it's a lot quieter. Second run of the day, 7 p.m. on the dot. Ready to run? Of course. Always ready to run. Let's go. Bop. I know I also said in this video that I usually save my fuel cells for my harder or longer runs, but just because my fresh foams have really been worn down, I was just using my fuel cells for easy runs. And then as I said, I was hopefully looking to buy new trainers when we were back in Bangkok, which will actually be the final destination we visit on this trip to Thailand before moving to Cambodia next. I just wanted to end this video. I have my retainers in, so I can't really speak too well, but I just wanted to end this video and say that we have entered a second race in Asia today. We entered earlier this morning. It's gonna be in Vietnam and it's gonna be so exciting. It's actually not a full marathon, it is a half marathon. So yeah, 21 kilometers. Very exciting. At the very end of our trip, like literally 2 days before we leave. Sorry, I hope this camera is focused on my face. So yeah, we'll just end with that information. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like it if you did, comment down below, subscribe if you are new, and I'll speak to you very soon in another video. Are you excited for the race?
Yeah!
Yeah, we're gonna smash it hopefully and not overheat, but anyway, I will speak to you very soon. Bye!
Potentially.
Chickpea base, yeah.
Chickpea base.
I think so, we'll look at it, yeah. Why do I look red? You want a swapsies?
Yeah.
You want to do a swapsies? I think it looks more like a tan.
What, on camera?
In general. Well,
Making my feet beautiful.
my feet have been through the wars. Sorry, I just felt like showing you the room.